Watching this new variant, health officials have been a little bit cryptic, saying, we have to watch and wait and see how serious it is, but it has caused multiple countries all across the globe to restrict travel. And here we see really unrestricted access to our southern border in some cases. Your thoughts in the midst of this new variant?
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. Look, another migrant caravan, another deadly variant of the COVID virus. It's Groundhog Day on the southern border. And where is Joe Biden? I mean, the Biden administration isn't even trying to solve this border crisis that has turned deadly. Where's the House? Where's the House Democrats? Where their outrage for everything that's happening? Over 550 migrants have died during this crisis. You've got unaccompanied children that have allegations of sexual abuse under the Biden administration, and House Democrats are nowhere to be found. Sadly, Border Patrol agents are under attack for being forced to have this vaccine mandate. Yet here we have this new variant. There's no testing that's occurring. All this lies at the feet of the Biden administration.
When we talk about the size of this caravan, it's estimated to be about 1,000 people. But according to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, in October alone, there were 164,000 apprehensions. Now, that doesn't include all the runners and folks that managed to slip across without having any sort of interaction with our American law enforcement. And here we're seeing the Biden administration restricting essential travel to only vaccinated folks starting in January, as far as the mandate applying to non-citizens, truck drivers, government workers, that sort of thing. Your thoughts on that? Do you see an irony there?
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt an irony. Look, the Biden administration is preventing flights from South America due to this variant. What they need to do is they need to secure our southern border, and they need to secure it from all illegal immigrants coming through. We're in the middle of a global pandemic, and this is putting people's lives at risk. Sadly, this administration doesn't want to do anything, because if they did, they would. Instead, they're attacking our men and women in green that are trying to protect ourselves and protect our country from this. And I go back to it. Where are the House Democrats? I've got a bill that would do a couple of different things. One, it would label cartels as terrorist organizations. Another thing it would do is it would ensure that our Border Patrol gets the pay that they deserve. These are the type of things that people are looking for. Leadership in Congress needs to change. And when the Republicans have the House, we're going to make sure to secure the southern border.
There are reports that the Biden administration, that DHS, is looking to restart the Remain in Mexico policy. That, of course, a Trump-era initial program that had been so controversial at the time among Democrats and critics that had argued that it was cruel and even racist. But now it looks like potentially this may be happening under the Biden administration, which, of course, would require asylum seekers to stay on the other side of the border while their claims are being heard. Your thought on that potential and what that could look like?
Yeah, myself and many of my House Republican colleagues have called to reinstate the Trump Remain in Mexico policy. But what this administration has done is not being transparent. While on the surface it has said it's going to re-implement this policy, it is yet to do that. And there are talks that it isn't just the administration alone. They have to work with Mexico, and there's talks that is getting stalled as well. So I keep a close eye to ensure that this administration follows through with their goal of reinstating the Remain in Mexico policy. That is only one of many things that need to occur. What we have to do is we have to get our Border Patrol agents out of the processing business and get them back into our field. That way they can keep us safe, not only from these variants that are coming through, but from terrorist acts that may occur as well.
Yeah, great point that when they're doing paperwork or monitoring family units that are coming across the border, it takes them away from other business like trying to stop the fentanyl that's also streaming across, that sort of thing. Many of the people in this latest caravan have left their area there. They sort of been referred to in one Reuters article by folks that are living down there as a prison city, that they've been trapped down there awaiting paperwork. They've given up. They've jumped in this caravan, and now they're heading north. A lot of kids, a lot of family units. What should the Biden administration be doing to address this issue? Should it be done closer to where it's occurring in this, quote, prison city?
Yeah, one thing that the Biden administration should do is get engaged and start listening to people that live and work along the border every single day. They've gone it alone. They haven't listened to Democrats, they haven't listened to Republicans. They've listened to no one, and we've seen where it's gotten us. The American public should ask themselves one thing. Are they better off than they were 11 months ago? And the answer is the southern border is as open as it's ever been, and it's solely due to these failed policies. Some of the things that this administration can do is they can have these areas in southern Mexico or Guatemala, and if somebody wants to come over and seek asylum, that can be the first stop. Not wait until they get to Del Rio or Eagle Pass or El Paso or anywhere along our border. Along the way, where's the testing? You know, we see this variant coming through, this very deadly variant that Fauci and others is talking about. Where is the testing for these millions of illegal aliens that are coming through? These are some things the administration could do today.